Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive right into the top stories this hour on Superfast 50. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court has sent former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister and Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia to judicial custody till March the 20th in the Delhi excise policy case. Sisodia was produced before Special Judge M.K. Nagpal on the expiry of his 7th day of CBI custodial interrogation. Trouble has begun to mount and unfold for Lalu Prasad Yadav and co. as officials of the Central Bureau of Investigation or CBI arrived at former Bihar CM RABRI DEVI'S Patna residence this morning in the Land for Jobs case. BJP leaders in Bihar on Monday asserted that the CBI was doing its job as an independent agency in cases against RJD President Lalu Prasad Yadav, who was reaping what he had sown, the BJP said. The NIA formed 4 teams to nab the 4 accused who have been taken into custody from Bantwal in Dakshina Kannada for funding terror-related acts yesterday. They had allegedly funded radical groups to carry out terror activities during PM Modi's visit to Bihar. In more insult politics in Karnataka ahead of the polls, State BJP President Nalin Kumar KATEEL has sparked a fresh row. He said that Rahul Gandhi and Siddaramaiah asked everyone not to take vaccines because if they do, they cannot have kids. In the night, however, they got vaccinated secretly. That's the reason one of our MLCs, he says, said that the other day, that Rahul Gandhi is not getting married because he cannot have kids. In London, Rahul Gandhi has betrayed India once again, it appears, or so the BJP says, by saying that democracy is dead and seeking foreign intervention.
How would you react if democracy suddenly disappeared in Europe? Right? You'd be shocked and you'd be like, oh my God, that's a massive blow to democracy. Well, how would you react if something, a structure 3.5 times Europe suddenly went non-democratic, right? And of course, there are reasons for there not being a reaction. There is sort of trade and there is money and stuff like that. But Indian democracy is a public good.
Responding to one of Rahul Gandhi's interactions during the week-long visit to the UK, BJP leader and National Executive member MALVIYA termed the narrative that Congress leader Rahul Gandhi shared during his talks in London dangerous for India's sovereignty. The Congress has called for a statewide bandh on March the 9th to protest against what it says is rampant corruption in Karnataka. The announcement comes after the Lokayukta police arrested Prashant Madal, son of BJP MLA Madal Virupakshappa, for allegedly seeking bribes from a company supplying raw materials to the state-run KSDL. A face-off has erupted between the ruling BJP and the Congress in Karnataka over the bribe gate, wherein Saffron Party MLA Madal Virupakshappa's son was caught allegedly taking a bribe. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj BOMMAI attacked the Grand Old Party over the bandh call and said that the people will not support it. Megastar Amitabh Bachchan says he injured himself on the Hyderabad set of his upcoming film Project K while filming an action sequence, and he is recovering at his home in Mumbai. In a post on his personal blog, the 80-year-old actor said that his rib cartilage had popped and broken, and there is a muscle tear also to the right rib cage. Addressing a post-budget webinar on health and medical research, PM Modi said on Monday that lifesavers like medicines, vaccines and medical devices were weaponized during the COVID-19 pandemic, and asserted that his government had been consistently trying to minimize India's dependence on foreign nations in the health sector.
मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, ऐसी जीवन रक्षक चीजें भी दुर्भाग्य से हथियार बन गई थी। बीते वर्षों के बजट में भारत ने इन सभी विषयों पर बहुत ध्यान दिया है।
Nationalist Congress Party NCP chief Sharad Pawar has urged PM Modi to look into the concerns raised by opposition leaders over alleged misuse of central agencies. While addressing a press conference, the former union minister took note of the opposition's joint letter and said he was the first one to sign the letter to PM Modi. Former Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa on Monday had a narrow escape during his helicopter's emergency landing at Jewargi in Kalaburgi. The helicopter faced difficulty in landing as the helipad ground was filled with plastic sheets and waste, which restricted visibility. In a major development in the UMESH Pal murder case, an accused named Usman was killed in an encounter with the Uttar Pradesh police on Monday. Vijay Chaudhary alias Usman was killed in the encounter that took place in Prayagraj. Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis launched a fresh attack on Uddhav Thackeray, wherein he said that Uddhav always repeats what happened in the past. He added that it was the truth that 40 MLAs had left him, and hence there is nothing left with Uddhav other than anger and frustration. Uddhav Thackeray, meanwhile, has yet again hit out at Eknath Shinde and said that he will not sit at home if the ECI, which is a slave of those in power, asks him to do so. After Uddhav Thackeray's remarks attacking the Shinde-led government, Maharashtra Chief Minister has hit back, asking Uddhav Thackeray to look within himself. He also added that the state will be taken forward regardless. V.D. Satheesan, leader of the opposition in the Kerala Legislative Assembly, took a dig at Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, saying that he is proving that he is Modi in dhoti, adding, and I quote, "What Modi did to the BBC office was done in the Asianet News office by the Chief Minister." Union Law Minister Kiran Rijiju on Monday said that the government would push a bill in Parliament which will resume on March 13th to repeal 65 more obsolete laws and other such provisions. The Karnataka High Court has dismissed the bail plea of Sunil N.S., popularly known as Pulsar Sunil, the prime accused in the 2017 actor assault case. The situation in Himachal's Manikaran Sahib has become tense as some youth vandalized the homes of locals late at night using rods and weapons. Himachal Pradesh and Punjab DGPs are settling the situation, is what we are told. A fire broke out at a firecracker shed near Shivnarpuram village in Kuddalur district of Tamil Nadu. The police and other district officials arrived immediately on the spot. RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat stressed the importance of education and healthcare, saying that nowadays the situation in our country is such that one is ready to do anything for education and health because both things have become expensive and rare. He added that it is necessary that education and health should reach every person.
अपनी परंपरा में कहा है सबसे बड़ा दान ज्ञान का दान और सबसे बड़ी सेवा, जैसा महाराज जी ने कहा, स्वास्थ्य की सेवा, आदमी को स्वस्थ बनाने की। तो इन दोनों बातों को ध्यान में रखते हुए अपने देश के प्रत्येक व्यक्ति के पास ये सहजता से, सुलभता से सस्ते दर में पहुंचे, ये काम होना आवश्यक है।
The Indian Navy carried out a successful precision strike in the Arabian Sea by a ship-launched BrahMos missile with DRDO-designed indigenous seeker and booster, reinforcing its commitment towards Atmanirbharta. In the ongoing Bihar-Tamil Nadu alleged migrant assault matters, where a video was released which allegedly showed Tamil Nadu migrant workers allegedly being beaten up in Bihar, Chirag Paswan, president of the Lok Janshakti Party, met and interacted with Bihar migrant workers working in Tamil Nadu. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot said the state government will make every possible effort to get back the deposits of victims of the Sanjeevani Credit Cooperative Society scam. Gehlot said this after a meeting with a delegation of the victims of the fraud. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah will visit Shillong on March the 7th to take part in the swearing-in ceremony of Conrad Sangma as Chief Minister along with his Council of Ministers in Meghalaya. Nagaland Chief Ministerial-elect nephew Rio met Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP NADDA to express his gratitude for their support during the Nagaland Assembly polls. He further invited both of them to his oath-taking ceremony on March the 7th. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated the KEELADI Museum in Sivaganga yesterday. The museum has been built at a cost of 18.43 crore rupees. It will showcase the artifacts that have been recovered during the excavations in Kizadi. Delhi's Ashram flyover will be reopened for commuters at 5 p.m. today after the inauguration by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. In light of the reopening of the Ashram flyover in the national capital, the Delhi police has issued a traffic advisory for commuters planning to ply on the route following the inauguration. At least 9 personnel of the Balochistan constabulary were killed and 11 were wounded in a bomb attack in Pakistan's Bolan. Preliminary evidence suggested that the blast was a suicide attack. The Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority, or PEMRA, has imposed a ban on broadcasting speeches and press talks of former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan on all satellite TV channels. The order comes as the PTI chief is evading arrest from Islamabad police in connection with the Toshakhana case. A massive fire destroyed a supermarket and laundromat in the Bronx area of New York on Sunday. Smoke could be seen from miles away from the fire on Grand Concourse and 181st Street in Fordham Heights. Flames broke out just before noon. Japan's Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi said that Japan appreciates South Korean announcements on a contentious plan to raise local civilian funds to compensate Koreans who won damages in lawsuits against Japanese companies that enslaved them during World War II. A Hong Kong pro-democracy group alleged the National Security Police stopped activists from joining a highly anticipated protest that was cancelled at the last minute by the organizers. The League of Social Democrats said the police questioned 4 of its members and warned them not to participate in the march that was planned by the Hong Kong Women Workers Association. The pressure is mounting on Ukrainian troops holding out in the eastern city of Bakhmut. The Ukrainian army is trying to help civilians flee the city, which Russian forces have spent months trying to capture. Clashes erupted between protesters and police in Athens on Sunday following public uproar over the recent train crash in Greece, which killed 57 people. 5 people were arrested and several police officers were injured when a group of more than 200 masked, black-clad individuals started throwing pieces of marble, rocks, bottles and firebombs at the police. More than 100 countries on Saturday completed an agreement set to safeguard the world's marine biodiversity. Nearly 2/3 of the oceans lie outside national boundaries on the high seas, where fragmented and unevenly enforced rules seek to minimize human impact. Former US President Donald Trump told crowds gathered at the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, that he was their warrior and he promised retribution as he addressed the annual conference.